What's up, YouTube? This is Flash right here, with also known as Tojo. If I doubt anyone's heard of him, but Tojo Boy 44. It's another YouTube account. You can check it out. I'm not going to put it in the description, but yeah, I've recorded battles, Wi-Fi battles. I'm a veteran, pretty much. I've been playing Pokemon for years. Not as good as most of these people on here, but yeah, Pokemon's always been a hobby of mine. So, anyways, I'm going to show a video of you guys of how to beat the Elite Four for all you have trouble that have beating the Elite Four. Alright, so the Elite Four consists of 4 different types: Steel, Dragon, Fire, and Water. Now, the Pokemon you need to have, well, you can't see on the screen, but I have a dragon, 2 dragons actually. I have Noivern and Dragonite, and then I have Tyranitar for Rock and Dark. I have my original Chestnut that was a Chespin when I started the game. A Samurott, which you can't obtain in this game, but it's a water type. Either way, if you get like a Blastoise or Lapras, preferably Lapras, probably because it's water and ice, you'll definitely defeat the Elite Four that way. It's not that difficult. But I have that, and then I have a Chandelure, which is fire. You're not going to really use the fire type a whole lot, except for the first member. Now I'm going to show you the first member in this video. Now the Elite Four is huge in this game. It looks really cool. It's a huge castle. It's like based in France, you know, like medieval times and back in the 1200s or whatever time it was. Really cool. But yeah, they based it off France basically. If you've all heard probably all that saying and all that just and all that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the first member. The first member is a Steel type, and also when you come in the Elite Four, remember you cannot get out. So make sure you're stocked up on items and you're good to go, because if you don't have enough items and you're going to get lower in HP and status conditions happen, you're going to lose and you're going to have to start all over again. And no one wants to start over because it's very annoying. But this is the first Elite Four member. He's Steel type. It's got a cool little chamber that you go up. It's really awesome, I think. Well, just got to wait for it to load. It's got like a little intro it shows when you first come in. I think this one's like a bunch of like swords. Yeah. Really cool. I mean, this Elite Four is really tight, I think. The only thing is, like, it's really annoying to level grind on this because it's so, like, you have to watch this every time you do it, and, like, it gets so annoying. You just want to fight the people and grind. But other than that, this is for people who have not beaten the Elite Four. And, you know, of course I'm going to show you how to defeat them. So, here we go. I put in my fire type Chandelure first because obviously Steel is not good against fire. So this guy's his name's Wikstrom. He's like some kind of knight, like shining armor kind of guy. He's a Pokemon champ in this Elite Four. So yeah, here we go. Here's the first battle versus Wikstrom. He's pretty easy. Honestly, I think him and the Dragon Pokemon one's the hardest. The other ones are easy because they're just normal, like fire and water. I mean, it's common sense. They're really easy to knock out. But yeah, it's got a Klefki. Klefki is a good support Pokemon. It's not really an attacking. It's going to probably go for spikes. Well, I go first, never mind. But it would probably go for spikes and do a setup. That's what usually Klefki's good. I have one. It's really good at using EV training and, you know, competitive battle and playing like that. Really fun to use, kind of. But yeah, Klefki goes down. And now it's going to send up Probopass. Probopass is kind of annoying. Probopass is a Rock and Steel type, I think. And it's very annoying because it's got sturdy, so you can't kill it in one hit. So I'm going to go to my Tyranitar, and, you know, Tyranitar can, you know, is a pretty good Pokemon to use in the Elite Four because Tyranitar, it blocks, has kind of actually a lot of weaknesses, but Tyranitar can still do some damage. But, yeah, Tyranitar's a really good Pokemon. I suggest using one in the Elite Four if you can. It's really hard to obtain because it's a pain to level up and obtain, but if you have the time and the patience to get one, go right ahead. But yeah, it's gonna go for a dang full restore, so enjoy that. So just let that happen, and then just sit there and earthquake it. It'll eventually stop full restoring. I mean, he's not gonna full restore forever, so always keep that in mind. They're never going to, you know, like, use health items the entire time because they only have like 2 or 3, so it's better to use them on like one of their weaker Pokemon than it is their best, because their best you'll have some problems, but you're good on this. So yeah, I go for Earthquake, and then yeah, Probopass down. Pretty easy. If you got a ground type move, it's not a problem to defeat. You can also use fighting. Fighting's pretty good with it too. But next Pokemon is his best, Aegislash. Aegislash is the best one he has. Now Aegislash, keep in mind, can change stances and change its stats basically with its King Shield, yeah. So you gotta watch out for that. It's very annoying when it like goes into attack move. It like will attack you, and it gets very strong, but it becomes completely vulnerable. Even though Tyranitar goes down, but I'm not too worried about that really. I mean, I'm just gonna let that happen, and I'm gonna go for my Chandelure. So yeah, you gotta watch out for this thing. He's kind of a little pain at times, but especially when he goes to his defense, because his defense is annoying. Because see, King Shield right here, it's like Protect kinda, and like I think if you use like a physical move, it like lowers your attack stat. I don't know all about that. You have to look that up. But yeah, Aegislash is he's like a wall, but yet again, you know, he is Steel type. He's not the strongest Pokemon when it comes to defense, but yeah, he's defeated, and he's got his Scizor. Scizor, if you have a fire type, Scizor is not an issue. Even though Scizor is still a badass Pokemon, you can defeat it easily with Flamethrower or like Fire Blast or, you know, just moves like that, because the special defense is kind of like frail, so it's very easy to knock out, and it's not a challenge really against a Scizor. But that's Wikstrom. They all have 4 Pokemon, and they're pretty simple to defeat. You get $13,000. And he'll talk about, you know, all this stuff. I mean, if he was talking, it'd be like an English accent probably. Like, hello, sir. Good deeds, you fighting. But, alright, the next video is going to be Dragon Master.